Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Strakemark. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. In this episode, we are going to be attempting to do some ridiculous stuff involving... Involving what? I guess if I do a termite... This is probably the most convenient one, honestly. And you're like, what is the motivation for you wanting to save up more tokens? Well, you see, I'm thinking about having either stuff available for books or shards. The thing is, I don't really feel like I necessarily need more champions right this second. Like, I can kind of wait a little bit, you know, for champions. I can wait a bit, you know. Sometimes there's this feeling where your biggest problem isn't, do you have champions for purposes? It's, do you have them leveled and geared correctly? And a lot of the time, that is the problem. So, yeah. So, let's start with that. And then we're going to go straight into the mission. I really badly want to beat this mission. So, we're going to do it. And then we're going to try to make Doom Tower progress. I do know that the Doom Tower from floor 50 onwards gets pretty difficult. I mean, we'll have an Armiger to do it. But the question is, will we even get the Armiger in the spot that we need him in to do the job? That's the question. So yeah, we'll do an extra termite in. But yeah. Alright, we've got him on fire now. Hopefully the game will do a number of attempts of each version moving up to see when this guy's going to give me the potion again. Because whenever he gives me the potion again, that's when this is going to end. Because I have to get a bunch of these, I have to get at least 5, and I didn't get them last time. I had 4, but then there's always this RNG factor. It's not the same with, see, that's what I meant by RNG factor. So we'll do one more of these, and then we'll move up again to increase the probability that one of these is actually going to drop the potion I need. Because, yeah, there's a lot of potions that you need in this game, and I guess it's okay to get more force potions, because there's plenty of force champions out there that I've yet to upgrade. One of them is Sachi. I've yet to get her to rank 6. Which is a bit of a black eye when you think about it, but what's even worse is the fact that I haven't attended to Taragi or Apothecary. Now, I know they're Magic Affinity, but they're kind of God tier champs. Just want to point that one out. Just want to point that one out. War Maiden, we've obviously got one built out and everything. I mean, we could build out a second one, but I'm not in the mood. I'd more, if I were to build out a dupe right now, it'd probably be one of my dupe Kales. Or build up a Coffin Smasher and a dupe Coffin Smasher. Because Coffin Smasher has HP burn, and I can get multiples of him. Unlike Drexstar or Ninja, where I can only really get one. So that's why I'm thinking Coffin Smasher. The reason I want multiple is because of the Hydra boss. Now, I need to actually see the Hydra boss before I'm going to get motivated to build that out. Those Coffin Smashers. As I know I have multiple Coffin Smashers. Okay, let's just try a third time. See if it doesn't troll me. Because I don't know. I want a easier to kill one rather than to go for the really hard one and then get trolled. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I just want this to like end. But again, the RNG of this game can be very troll. Yeah, the RNG in this game can be very troll. Trying to go for that guy. The one on the right keeps him alive. The one on the left hurts you, I think, with him. In this case, defense increase there. Sometimes the one on the right is the one that hurts you. Because what these two guards do varies on the potion keep. This one always healing reduction for this guy, and this one's always increases this guy's defense, which is annoying. Once you get rid of them, this guy really becomes rather simple. And we get that. And there we go. No, there we don't go. Okay, we're going up a difficulty. Oh, because I really want these potions, but the one time I want the potion, I was leading so many of these. I was like, yes, it's going to be over. And then the game trolls me. Because getting all these lesser potions at this difficulty, I find really annoying. Because I work so hard to get these potions. Like, beat the boss to get the potion. Only for the potion to not be the right one. At least, if we get a number of those potions, we can also upgrade certain other champs that are going to need these potions. Because I am certain I have other force champs I have yet to help out. One of them being Sepulture. As much as this is going to sound bizarre, I will probably be upgrading Sepulture. But, yeah, I need to attend to her and a whole bunch of other champs. Because I have a lot of champs. Even if a summoning thing comes up, I'm not going to go capitulate to that. Because I have too many good champs on this account. So there's no point in me pulling shards when I already have pretty much all the champs I need. I don't need to put in more champs that I'm not going to level in time. Like, I don't need that. There's enough potential locked in this account without that getting further and further into that. Because it takes a long time before you can get a champion into a place where it's truly going to make a big difference. That's the thing. Like, Coldheart nearly succumbed a bit longer to the 40s bin. But I took her out of the 40s bin and look where she is now. Right up here with the big guys and girls. She's right up here with the Drakstar and the Syl. And the War Maiden and the Vogoth. She's right up there. She currently ranks higher than Kael and Elhain in my teams. Except for Clan Boss. Really, game. Really. Really? I mean, at least once we're done with this, we'll have some bonus potions. So we'll give this a couple of attempts more, and then we'll go up a difficulty each time. Because that's how we're going to approach this in order to finally, you know, get the potion we need. I'm going to go for him. There we go. Try to knock out his foot soldier. Try again. There we go. That's what we want. We want to decrease his accuracy, obviously. There comes a time when I have to upgrade that guy, her gear. Coldheart. The murderer colder than death. She's amazing. I'm not going to say Coldheart isn't amazing. She is. She is amazing in all content. Don't let the fact that she's void or a lady or the fact she's a rare. Don't let any of that discourage you from using Coldheart. She's an amazing champion. She's not even properly geared. Like, if you gear this person properly, this Coldheart, she'll hit for over 1 million. I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe me, but I have video evidence. I have video evidence to suggest she can hit for over 1 million given the right boss. I have video evidence suggesting this. She is actually an incredible champion. I think the biggest thing that deters people from thinking Coldheart isn't amazing, I think the biggest problem is that she's a rare. Because there is a great discrimination about rares in this game. More than any other form of attribute. Being a rare or below is a great discrimination. Same with epic. Epic and rare, great discrimination, you know? Because these other factors I mentioned, they don't really impact the power of a champion, as we all know. But the thing about the rare or epic, that's like the biggest discrimination in the whole game, is probably got to do with rares and epics. That right there is like the biggest. Oh yeah, and commons and uncommons, even more so. Like, it's so much so that you can't even convince someone probably that like Sister Militant can actually do something if geared right. But she can. She actually can be very useful, and so can Deathhound. But because of what they are, even free-to-play players will overlook it. Like, they probably will not overlook rares, obviously. Because rares are the first major class of champion that's decent. And that's a fact. Like, that has the most good ones. Because, like, rares, like, uncommons and commons only have a handful that are good. Like, Shield Guard's one, Armiger's another. I'm ashamed to say I'm still actually building an Armiger. Armiger, I'd say, is the most valuable uncommon. Because he has unique attributes that some legendaries don't have, which makes him valuable even on later accounts. If you don't have like an Enethwe, like Armiger can do the job. And Armiger is so much easier to get. So yeah. And like Saurus is another one. But like most uncommons other than that are, well, except for Outrider. Outrider's another one. I am considering building one. At least, unless I had, like, the problem is there's a bunch of champions out there that are worth a lot. That's the problem with that statement. Coldheart was worth a lot for me because of dungeon progression. Coldheart is like the queen, the above a queen, the goddess of dungeon progression. I'm annoyed it won't give me the last potion. Just give me the last potion. Holy hell, just give it to me. So, now that we've done that, It's only going to be 7 days now. In 7 days' time, I will get a Drexthar. Yeah, it's only a week. Only 1 week from today, the second account will have a Drexthar complete on it. And it's about time because, heck, that account we went through a lot on that account. Like, you remember, we got Madame Cirrus, Mortu Macabre, the only Mortu I've ever pulled. Cecilia Flametongue. The very first Taragi. The first Apothecary. And now, Drexthar will join the party to them. Now, I know Drexthar is a free-to-play legendary, but he's a very good free-to-play legendary. He's a very good champion. Like, do not... This guy can nuke for 300,000. Easy. Like, this guy is actually nuts. If you have the right gear. You need the right gear. And an increased defense buff. But he'll do it if you have the right gear. I don't. Not yet. But when I do, you'll see it. Come on, game. Please. I swear to God. I mean, maybe I'd put Gala in here, but then that would make her too unsafe. Like, I could put Vergus in here, obviously. The one thing I like, though, about Vogoth, though, is that nobody can steal away your ability to heal someone as Vogoth. That's one of the things that makes Vogoth very special, is the fact you can't steal his ability to heal. There is no such thing as stealing Vogoth's ability to heal. That just does not exist. That's one of the reasons why Vogoth is extremely special. There's very few champions like him. Very few. I'd say Norog is one of them, though. But again, Norog's a legendary, and I've never pulled him. And here's the thing. Remember how I said that I'm not going to stop playing this game until the game gives me a Norog? Yeah, I wasn't kidding around. I'm going to save up my shards and one day try to get a Norog again. Because I want a Norog one day. One day in the far future, I want a Norog. Or either a Norog, a Mashald, like at least one of these crazy famous ones, like Norog, Mashald, something like that. I want him. Bad. One of these famous damage legendaries like Mashald or Candrafon or something like that. I want at least one of those besides Drexthar. Drexthar's not bad, but I want that one day. Especially if it has block buffs. I'm going to try this some more times because I know this thing can give it to me. Okay. I want to see if Coldheart can make history on this one, though. What I'm going to do is going to beat this, and then I'm going to go fast forward and get to the hard part, which is me trying to break all records. Because I swear to God, it's like I had so much luck before, and then the thing just like was like, nope, we're not giving it to you. I was like, fun. Yeah, you're going to want the decrease accuracy. You're definitely going to want that. I am starting to think that Deacon would be better for this boss. That maybe it's even worth 6-starring Deacon just to have something that really crushes defense over and over and over again. Because, you know, that doesn't sound half bad when you think about it. Compressing turn meter and crushing the defense over and over again. That actually sounds pretty sick when you really think about it. When you really think about it. So yeah, we're going to move one up. We're going to see when this game is actually going to give me the... why? I'm like one off. How bad could this be? How bad could this be? And then I'm reduced to farming this a whole bunch. Just because the game just refuses to give me the final one. Because this is all for a champion, by the way. This is all for a very specific champion. Named Arbiter. You may have remembered her. Yeah, I never got her. And I'm coming back to get her, honestly. Because it feels bad, man, that I've not even gotten close as I need to get her. Because I'm pretty sure there's some crazy missions I have to do yet, even crazier than this, that I have to accomplish before Arbiter's mine. As I know you think I'm making this up, but it's actually very hard to get Arbiter. Like, really hard. That's like whenever I see someone have an Arbiter, I'm like, oh, the envy. Because, like, it's so hard to get Arbiter. If you're not good at missions, it's so hard. Like, in order to get Arbiter quickly, especially, you have to be organized. You have to have a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you just have to have basically nothing unexpected happen, and you have to literally do all of these missions perfectly. You have to know what you're doing. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work getting a free-to-play Arbiter. Hats off to whoever has the world record on it. Hats off to them, because it's hard. go. Oh, no, wait, there we don't go. Okay. Where is this potion? Do I seriously have to do this? Yes, I think I do. I really don't like to say I'm doing this, but it's happening. We're doing it. We're going to the depths of what I only assume is hell. Oh my god. Ow. God, these waves hurt. Trying to get them to hit the Vogoth, because that's going to give them... That's going to give me the edge. All they have to do is hit the Vogoth. Alright. I like how it's similar stuff, even all the way up here, and only slightly changed. Ow! Lady, you hurt. This is going to be rough. The fact that I'm barely landing debuffs on these suckers is a testament to how hard this is. And the fact that it locks your skills out. Joy. These waves are really brutal. Alright, so we're going to want to hit the one on the right, left, excuse me. Because the one on the left is going to be the one that kills us. Case in point. Heal reduction on this boss is fatal. So we have to change our strategy to kill the one on the left. If we can even do it. But the one on the left is what we need to attack. This time. Because there's no speed running this version at our level. The main thing is to kill this guy. That's the main thing. Now, if we can kill this guy, these two can duo it out. I've noticed that the decreased attack doesn't work as well against Drexthar. As it would against, let's say, an attack champion. Alright, can Vogoth finish this? The big question. Can he finish this by himself? Maybe. There's a possibility. It very seems to be likely that Vogoth might be able to do this and save ourselves some sanity. Come on, Vogoth. No, you might be able to do it. Come on. Fight it. Although Vergus might have been better to put in here to keep Drexthar alive. So we could burn it to death. But this might do it. Hilariously enough, this might actually do it. This is hilarious. It didn't even give it to me. It didn't even give it to me. Wow. Didn't even give it to me, man. I'm tilted. Oh, that is tilting. That is so tilting. Did you see how far up I went? And the thing didn't give me the... And that's literally the highest difficulty I dare do on this. That's the thing. Maybe there's a mercy system when it comes to potion keeps. Mercy system. After so many potion keeps, it gives you the potion. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah. Come on, game. Just give me the thing. I swear, it's not hard. Just give me the potion. I swear. Just do it. I swear to God. It's not hard. Just give me the potion. The last potion. That's all I need, and we could beat this mission. And then I can stop harassing you. I'll even make this an easier choice. I'll decrease your turn meter. There we go. Finally. Some gems too. There. And then maybe tomorrow this'll open. So then we can beat that. And then I have to unlock more masteries. That's gonna be fun. And then I have to do this. Then I have to win that. Then I gotta do that. That one's actually not hard. This is gonna be really hard. And then I'm gonna have to fuse Relic Keeper. And then after that, that should get us the books. And then we're gonna be on the final missions for Arbiter. Oh boy. So, and I'll be happy about it. When I get this Arbiter, I'm gonna be happy. I'm telling you. Because it will be my greatest achievement in gaming. By far. Besides Drexthar. One of my greatest ever achievements in gaming. Okay. So, to round it off. I can't explain to you how annoying it is when you're one potion off of that mission. Like, I swear it's gonna repeat itself with the Void Keep. I swear. Because these keeps, they troll. Really hard. Okay, we need 2 dungeons. Let's just do some of the lower ones. Start with this one, whatever. I just want to get this over with. Oh, why is it on auto? Okay. I just want to get this over with. Actually, I think I can make the last one a little creative. Just so that I don't lose too much face, I'm going to go do a bit of speeder. Yeah, speeder. I mean, I'm sure we're all thoroughly sick of this keep anyway. But it's got the force potions in it. Okay, so we're going to want to do this. Okay, this is not cool. Alright, so I'm going to set up somewhat of a burn team. Gonna be kale in there. A little bit of a lure. Now you might ask what the lure is for. Now, the lure, theoretically speaking, is going to be able to turn meter control the speeder. Theoretically speaking. So that the speeder pukes less. Now, this is all going to improve drastically with the coming of Drexthar. Because Drexthar is going to allow this thing to permanently burn. There will literally be no escape. The speeder will literally not be able to escape this. See, it keeps decreasing the turn meter. That's the point. See, and by decreasing the turn meter, we can stop this thing from puking. That's. Because it would be best if it didn't puke. Granted, I think we're already screwed because she died. But let's see. And I wish Sanguinia could revive, but I think I should just put Reliquary Tender in instead. Because now we're in a big heap of trouble. Because we don't really have anyone to keep the turn meter on. Down. Not really. And we also don't have the Drexthar. I say Drexthar for a very, very specific reason. Is because no matter what happens with the turn meter of the spider cannot stop burning. And the combination of the spider not being able to stop burning and a bunch of other factors is huge. Because the number one thing that will destroy Spider is having an HP burn that never ends. Whoa. Yeah, having HP burn that never ends is like one of the biggest things. And turn meter depletion, obviously. But the combination factor, I think, is big for Spider. Ah, why does it keep doing that? Okay, at least this is looking to be possible. I know that I'd be punished on higher spider, but let's be honest. I'm not going to do higher spider until I have Drexthar and her to 60. And we're also using Reliquary Tender. Because I need a combination of turn meter control and eternal burns in order to do higher spider. Higher than spider 10. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. Now all we got to do now, before I go to bed, is one last thing. You know what that is? You know it. I know it. Termite! Yes, the termite. Now, I've heard rumors through the grapevine that the termite will soon be joined with a cousin. But I don't know where this cousin is. I want to see him. Because I thought he and the termite were in cahoots. And the termite and him would join in the same lobby. That's what I'd love to know. And then it wouldn't be just the clan boss, it'd be the clan bosses. Because we have him as the clan boss. And then we have the secondary boss, the Hydra. The Hydra and the termite. And the Hydra and the termite join forces and become ridiculously evil and give you great rewards. So yeah, I am really looking forward to the Hydra boss. I've seen images of it, but I haven't actually seen it on live server because I'd love to see it on live. Because I'm really excited about that. I'm not as excited about the dupe system. Like I'm excited about the faction guardians. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that they don't make like a empowerment for rares, like an actual empowerment system for rares, they only give that to legendaries. And the life tokens thing, like the only people that are going to be using that are people that have a ridiculous amount of legendaries. Like, they don't need their account anymore, and they just want to empower themselves some more. It's the only people that do that. So the rest of the planet does not have like a bucket loads of legendaries tossing around. It's like, oh yeah, I've got a legendary of this kind and a legendary of this kind. I've got a bucket load over here, and I got like 15 dupes of Prince Kaimar, and I've got like 15 dupes of Scylla the Drakes, and I'll make a something like that. 50 Mashalds. Or not 50 Mashalds, but like 20 Mashald. I pulled another Mashald. Let's make a 4 empowered Mashald and then fill my faction guardians. Hell, we'll make 2 empowered Mashalds, even though I've never pulled 1 Mashald. Like, it's something like that. It's ridiculous. I'm like, what did you have to do? What did you have to do? What did you have to pay Plarium to have that many legendaries? Something absolutely outrageous. Like 4 arbiters. Oh god. 2 Drexthar Blood Twins. Like, what the hell, man? What the actual hell? I mean, at least We ended this off with a bang, right? So at least one account gets triple star before I gotta go. Hoping I can get the scrolls on my other kale. On here, we might be building a dupe kale, so hold on to your britches. We might actually be doing it for Hydra. I might actually build a dupe kale. I know you guys are thinking I've completely lost my mind, but just like, I think I finally found a good enough reason to build a dupe kale. Because until now, I didn't really have a reason to build a dupe kale. Until now. Now that the Hydra clan boss is out, I think I finally found a reason. An actual reason, not just like a theoretical reason, an actual reason. Now, the only thing that's going to motivate me, though, is I have to see that the Hydra exists. I have to actually see it. It has to be not a myth. All right? I have to actually see the Hydra with my own two eyes. Until I can see the Hydra with my own two eyes, I'm not going to start like rampantly building my second kale. All right? Until I see it. And then I'll pull the trigger and I will rampantly build the second kale. And maybe a coffin smasher. Start building a coffin smasher. I'm a little bit afraid for Kale's health. At least the one Kale I have on here that's built out. I say built out because this thing has multiple Kales. Okay. Yeah, they died. So this will probably end soon just because of the amount of damage at this point. The poison source is... The poison source got one shot. The one that I thought was going to just poison it briefly. Nope, got one shot. So there you go, I think, right? Yep. I'll just leave it at that.